original killings?
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
You'll find out in the true ending.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face. The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer? You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
Sure.
About original killings?
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Bullshit!
Really.
Those do not exist in this universe, and you fucking know it.
Somnium.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? Not just one, but all four?
Summarize. I didn't learn anything from speaking the boss computer. If anything, the mystery only grew deeper. Computer shook me from my thoughts.
It looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it. Hey Iris, about that dream earlier.
The one about the bears and the rabbits and their Molotov cocktails.
We seriously gotta play that game.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sink does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
Then what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news. But I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No.
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
Remember repressed memories and all that they were just talking about, so...
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
Yep. Would we have flashed back to that if we didn't talk to Pewter before boss?
Nothing about.
Kinda wonder if we only had that flashback to Pewter saying that because we spoke to him before we...
Date, could you take
you know.
Iris home?
Huh?
Well, it probably makes you go through almost everything.
Yeah, that's true.
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. Law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
Carcoon! Oh, we're in the car! You know what that means?
Date, could we make a stop first?
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too. Alright, sure.
Okay. You know what that means, don't I? Let's click on everything.
Pulled out her phone. Is she sending a Nile to someone?
Oh, I didn't get to click on everything.
It's all your fault. Blame him.
Ah. Oh, you know what time it is.
I didn't see Mama anywhere.
Oh, no mama. Get denied, chat.
Oh, if they got worse than that. Instead, we got Ota.
Oh, Ota.
Well, we can at least click on everything, and we're talking to Ota first. Do 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 do.
Oh, not to counter the menu.
You assholes aren't going to comment on anything, are you? Not even on the fridge.
Fuck you and your low quality share player.
Hey, this is the last session we're doing for today, so...
And I from the looks of it, tomorrow might possibly be, or whenever, might possibly be the last stream.
Oh no, I heard the, because we don't know how long this route is, do we? And I heard the true end is actually really fucking long. I heard it's like at least 5 hours.
Possibly between,
It'll be 2 to 3 more.
2, 3.
Yeah.
Or 4 if it goes on that, as long as...
Yeah, because I heard people say it's like 5 hours for the true end. How long
a true ends and...
really fucking long in Zero Escape, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Because again, they have to wrap up every plot thread period, so they drag a bit.
Where's Moth?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance.
We're gonna say going to hell.
Until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
I wasn't particularly surprised. She's always defended on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. Why were you hovering over the stool cursor? I guess it is more interesting than Ota. Ooh, goodbye. Isn't your phone broken?
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
I thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier.
Nihiling.
She said she was going to Marble, so...
Yep, use that when you're texting someone from now on.
I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
Gonna charge you with a crime. The crime of existing, Ota.
What was that thing about?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
On. Oh my.
Date, really? That's the second time he's fallen for that, at least, that I can recall. And both by Ota. Wait, where the hell are we?
When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
That checks out for you, Date.
Is this how those Saw movies begin? Get abducted, wake up where you don't know where you are? Oh, no, we're still in the shop. Or the bar.
It looks like you're awake now.
Sup, mama?
I remember everything.
I mean, Iva probably saw the whole thing, so we're probably gonna have to get information from her.
Also, we didn't talk to Iris at all.
Okay, well, because I thought Iris like could bring us here. Well, whatever. Mom, are you gonna comment on the fridge? You usually do.
We haven't clicked on the fridge yet. I mean, they usually comment on the TV. I think they're broken today.
Mama, no! Big mama, do.
Yep, definitely broken. It's just a refrigerator.
Alright, let's talk to mama.
Time is it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
Holy fuck.
Ota.
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
What were you
Again.
doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
Well, it was nice of mama to put us on the couch at
Why
least.
did you wake me up?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
No, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
Getting a call.
Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
You fucked up.
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iva.
I guess Iris wasn't abducted yet in this route. She was now, though. She only lost an eye last time we were here.
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iva, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Code
Ready for the Metal Gear music, die?
Yes.
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
Never been here before.
Not even in the same circumstance either. Wonder if this time Iris will make it.
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes at the fastest.
Please, please let me make it in time. That sick bastard.
That fucking polar bear's at it again.
Fuck you, you dumb fucking furry!
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Okay, so this is the same.
Ota.
away from Tessa!
But his palms were sweating the whole time as he kept his gas on the foot. I mean, what?
What? We're gonna make it in time.
Why are we replaying it again?
It can't be. No.
Replaying what?
Stop!
Off the polar bear one?
Yep. Because we saved her in the other timeline. I had a feeling this one was going to be the bad one.
Meaty.
Are you going to eat that?
Polar bear standing in front of the camera to assert dominance. Well, if you can tell through the blood on the screen.
No!
What am I fighting for? Oh, sorry, we ruined the moment. Yeah. Oh no, Iris, you died. We haven't seen you die before. No.
This is only like the 20th time.
I mean, it's technically only the second, since the other times were her mom.
You're right. This is only like the 30th time.
It's always at this fucking building, too, where we suspect Iris is dead. Like mother, like daughter, they both died at the same place.
Now the polar bear's gone the meat grinder, too?
Wait, is the polar bear dead?
Yes.
Oh shit, did Ota do it? Or is Ota... Or did the polar bear put Ota in
the
them?
polar bear costume.
Yeah, that's what that was my next guess. Is like, oh, the polar bear put Ota in the costume.
No, he deserved it.
Holy shit, dude, that... Right out of the way, this route ramped up.
It's automatically better.
Yeah, but we lost Iris.
Yeah, but we also lost Ota.
You're right, equivalent exchange.
Well, balances it's out.
Yes, you roboted slightly, but I understood what you meant. Equivalent exchange.
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you.
Holy fuck, man. I was not expecting that. Like, we started this... Oh, we missed this route. Come back here.
To see you down like this. But it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble. And about letting Ota get the upper hand on you.
Again.
I mean, that one was on us, to be fair, with Ota. We genuinely fucked up.
Am I right? Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks? Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
That is the...
I believe it.
I know you do, but you know that is not what happened.
It checks out.
Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too.
I mean, that's not untrue.
But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife. Killed her, then killed himself.
Anyone ever hear the A7X song, A Little Piece of Heaven? Kind of reminds me of that when she says it like this. What?
Has anyone listened to Welcome to the Family after playing RE7?
Welcome to the family. Yeah, that ruined that song for me. Fucking love that song too. That stupid meme.
Oh,
Okay, okay, stop, robot. My mic does it too, so I understand. What?
We have to watch the snuff all over
That's
again.
ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris. And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko. Those 3 murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
Do we have to answer this? Or are we looking around the room?
We can look around the room. I doubt anything's going to be said at
Yeah,
this
because we're in
point.
serial mode. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it because we're not in investigation mode, basically. Or cooldown mode.
Ota had no incentive to Renju.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it, making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
Alright.
Shoko was married to Renju. Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
That's a stretch. They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
Date's actually speaking logical. Next.
Behavior in the video.
That's the big one.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that? The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person. That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Exactly.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice cutting machine himself? I don't buy it.
What about the bear?
The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
Yep.
There are some additional discrepancies. I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Are you sure?
I am.
Oh, I know that.
Well?
Ota could have stabbed himself.
Okay, you are acting really, really hard here to pin it on Ota,
Maybe
which
he
means
thought
you're
it would be
covering
a fair
something
win,
up.
But when it didn't work, he went for the ice cutting machine.
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself...
Oh, they're threatening her with
throws the
something
knife
to
on the
stay
side,
quiet,
then walks back to
evidently.
the warehouse?
Well, I wasn't being serious. I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning. I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Really?
Yes, really.
Thought so.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene. That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume. He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side. He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy. The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice cutting machine. And then...
Made out with him. Wait a minute.
Then,
Gave him what he
who was the
deserved.
culprit?
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims. But Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
Because the killer was in a
So
hurry.
let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris. What connects these three?
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Maybe, maybe not.
Who knows?
But it's a good starting point.
It's interesting because we know from the other route that there is a connection, because remember Renju was the best friend of Iris's adoptive mother, I guess you could say. So it gives So, or maybe So's son, motivation to kill him as well, like to kill all three of them.
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all three victims. Shoko and Renji were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all four of them.
I could.
Thinking of her
I
as
mean,
a
what?
suspect is ridiculous.
At the very least, we have to question her, though.
Momo.
Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras. But there's no connection to Iris.
I don't know, man. Have you seen Momo's obsession? Who else?
Ota's mother.
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju. Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemniscate either. And since Renju is the president... Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her. And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him.
Alright, the last one. It's usually 4, whatever.
No, there's another one popped up.
Oh.
Hitomi.
Hitomi and Renju are definitely linked. They were high school classmates. And she did say that she met Shoko twice. But I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way. No matter what the circumstances were, it seems impossible to me.
Who popped up now?
So...
Renju, Shoko, and So. There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras. But again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
Well, we know the clear link.
I know Renju and Shoko. And I'm connected to Iris. But I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them. No, now that I think about it, Shoko too. I don't remember killing her. My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events. And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is zero possibility you are the new Cyclops killer.
Maybe the old one.
I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
I thought it over, boss. Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
And no leads to pursue?
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit.
Yep.
To get justice for the victims.
What do you want?
You're right.
Justice.
Got it, boss.
Alright. Time to head out of here? What are we clicking on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get Date residence out of the way.
Oh yeah, because we're on the route where Mizuki makes fun of us for just saying hi.
Yeah, she's definitely the killer.
I could see it.
She's curled up on the sofa. She's like a small animal.
No, small animals are friendly.
No, they're not.
What are you
Squirrels
talking
are
about?
very vicious.
Friendly.
They will tear you apart.
I don't know, man. I've played Blaze Blue, and all I have to say is that squirrel is hot. I mean, never mind. Why are you looking at me like that?
Bad.
I don't think we're going to say anything, because we're in serious mode.
Adore rabbit. Oh, audio equipment for an audio file.
Oh, there's a trophy I saw that says, see someone's sound system better than yours. I'm hazarding a guess that's probably either going to be at So's residence when we have to investigate there eventually. Or something.
The only thing we didn't click out is the trader.
Yeah.
Window.
No, we're not going to get anything because we're in serious mode right now. Okay.
Ota. Ah, the perfect Mitsuki, the one that doesn't talk.
And it's because she's mad at us. She's going to start insulting us as soon as we say the thing that she wants.
Fish.
Mizuki must know about Iris and Ota.
Of course. The news was distributed heavily across the internet. Not just in Japan, but worldwide. 3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body. 2 days ago, her father's. This morning, 2 of her best friends. It is completely understandable that she is at her mental limit.
Yeah.
Can I be left alone for a while?
You know what? You're asking nicely.
Yeah.
Please bail out.
Aiba, contact Abyss. See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Understood.
Okay. Mizuki can have a break this time.
I stayed for a little while, but we didn't speak. Having nothing more to say, I left.
Okay, what other locations do we have?
Get away from the trash.
Do we have Lemon Gate? I want to go to Lemon Gate if we have it.
No, we don't.
Damn it! Alright, what do we got?
We have the diner, the warehouse. You know what, let's go to the fucking warehouse again. Let's stare at this place for the 17th time and get it out of the way.
Again, they do that to save budget, so that's why. Because you know VNs are usually made on a, I don't understand why you did that. On a low-end budget, usually.
Okay, we could have thought, hey, it's cold. Jesus.
Oh, is our friend here Kagami?
Yes.
Yes!
I think he is. An oil drum. Unlikely to be a clue. Policeman. Any process?
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
You tell him, Renji. I mean, policeman.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream.
Okay,
All
I
of these
get it. It
items
was
have
the
been bought from
stream.
pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
Unless you want to watch Iris enough again.
No, that's quite alright.
In this warehouse, Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it. I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras, the same Okiuras we know. Renju's father...
Why was the audio low for that one line of dialogue?
I've been noticing that on some of these.
Yeah, and that's not because a notification pops up.
And then after we got out of the sync, I noticed the audio for Pewter was louder than the rest.
Yeah, the audio mixing's a bit off on this game.
Then the other times the background music overshadows the actual audio.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju.
Over the fact that
yeah, we were probably supposed to do this route first.
For the past 17 years after Renju's father died.
Well, unless you do them in any order, it's the game's fault, not ours.
Yeah.
He holds no shares and is not involved in the management.
I mean, he just owns the building. He has no involvement with anything else.
In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
Yeah. Fate Stay Night and DA0 have a similar issue with their VNs. They let you play any route you want, but you have to play them in a specific order, which defeats the purpose. I don't even know why either of them bother with that.
Any clue? I mean, this one is just like...
Yeah, this one's fine, because you're not lost. But like in Fate Stay Night, if you start with, say, the Sakura Heaven's Feel route, you will be lost as fuck, because that's the final route.
Oh, we can't ask him what his name is.
Okay.
Any clues?
No, nothing so far.
Oh. 0 out of 10 interaction.
It's because everyone's dead.
His name is.
Yeah, everyone's dead.
Is this Ota's blood? I hope it is.
Hope this is Ota's blood.
You can't kill me.
There are only a few items on the shelf.
Is this warehouse not in use?
So awkward knowing what this warehouse is used for.
Yeah. Because again, we know, but Date doesn't. It's not like we're not frustrated with him not knowing, because we understand why.
Unlike some other VNs probably tend to be, they do it wrong.
This forklift is old. It does not appear to be functional. It has not been moved in some time.
That's probably why they never open it up, is because it's not functional.
Then Watch's gonna play a major role in the true ending.
Well, that's the forklift that has the body in it.
No, I mean, we're gonna use the forklift to hit someone with. That's the one that's gonna be major.
There's nothing special about it. Bloodstain, eh? Evidence marker. Ice art workbench and ice cutting machine.
Mm-hmm.
Iris's estimated time of death and cause of death have been confirmed.
Estimated. Yeah, I was gonna say.
The video was not a recording. It was a live stream, filmed in real time.
Which means Iris's time of death is 3:20 a.m.
And to be fair, they could have put up a recording and have it set to premiere mode, I guess. So.
Iris also had her left eye removed.
Yeah.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
I mean, we know Shoko's eyeball is in Renju's stomach from one of the other endings, if you remember. So.
Yep.
Right here. Iris and Ota were.
I am sure you are already aware of Ota's time of death.
Too late into the story. He should have gone out sooner. Wait, what?
Just before I arrived. About 3:30 in the morning.
And the cause of death.
Right. About that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Correct.
What was the exact cause of death? Was it the knife wound, or...?
I cannot determine that. I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal. Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death. If he weren't already extremely weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
Yeah. Well, maybe you shouldn't try jumping on the criminal, Ota. You only got stabbed.
And we already know from one of the other routes, Mayumi, his mom is involved here. She was at this place.
Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
Unknown.
For a spectacle. Yeah, I was gonna say for spectacle. It's the same reason he set up the,
Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly.
Well, one of them is. The other's just standing in the corner being
We
a
will not
cop.
find anything of importance here.
Yeah, you're right.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
Alright.
Damn it. Every time I hear the term CSI, I just think, won't get fooled again.
That doesn't
Yeah! Do.
Let me know if you found anything.
Alright. Yeah, because this killer, whoever it is, loves spectacle. That's why Shoko's body was on the horse and the polar bear thing.
Oh.
What's up? Oh,
Right
cutscene.
off the warehouse, I saw Shooter.
Interesting.
What is he doing here?
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
Huh?
My arm. I just haven't had any feeling in it since you broke it.
Maybe we shouldn't have come here first.
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Ooh.
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date. I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice.
Damn it, die.
Don't try, Corsair.
So, if I can help you, even a little.
Why didn't you say anything at Abyss?
The boss was there. I couldn't speak openly in front of her. So, I decided to meet you here.
All right. Let's hear it.
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could
Did we need to flash back to that after he just reaffirmed it?
Yes.
Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer. Although, it's more accurate to say killers.
More than one?
So at this point, if he actually does confirm what you're thinking from the other route, does that mean it's good we found out about the egg thing?
I guess,
In the
yeah.
first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice. One of them
No
was
way.
born a murderous psychopath. The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras.
That'll explain the cover-ups and all that.
They each had a
Yeah.
role to play.
I mean, that explains why he took Alice's eye.
Yeah.
I mean, Monaka, whatever.
The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
Yeah, that checks out from the dog and Rampa killers we've seen in that Somnium. Let's see, water.
No, I don't think we're gonna have
What's
anything.
water?
Because it's a super serial talk.
Warehouse.
Yeah, so I think the original Cyclops killer, unless he reveals right here that it's Date, I think Date swapped minds with the original killer, whoever it was, which could be 89, since we don't know shit about him.
And clearly going to be involved in the last thing.
There's literally a trophy for a Somnium when I looked at the, like, which trophies do we have left earlier?
Rohan.
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out. The reason
No,
why
that
was
was
simple.
not.
He was
Yep.
fascinated by women's eyes. Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them. He
Are you-
needed to have them.
I'm getting Angels of Death flashbacks.
Home. Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye.
He wanted to
Then on,
taste it.
He acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women. He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman. But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge. His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years. However, he soon met his ideal partner, the aforementioned psychopath. The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye. Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established. This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings. At about the same time, you were assigned to Abyss.
And then he changed his name and went after someone named Rachel Gardner, obsessed with her eyes. It's fucking weird.
Yeah. Who is Psychopath?
He was born with a brain dysfunction. Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust. It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone. It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress. It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
Caress.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do. However, he was able to experience a substitute. His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins by performing a certain action.
What was it?
Murder.
Yeah, this was so Sun, since we know who the first killer was.
The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life.
Yep,
That
okay.
enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
Yeah.
Maybe it was good we did the other route first, actually. So never mind what I said earlier.
I mean, it would have been either way. It doesn't matter whatever order we did them in.
Yeah, so Saito or So Sun is who he's talking about here.
That, I don't know.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time. Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value. I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
Sunrise.
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice.
There were 2 Cyclops killers.
And one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
That means... Pewter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. That means one remains. Who is he?
After his 4th murder, he was arrested by the police. They actually picked him up on other charges. But, in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
Fuchu prison?
Yes.
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name.
It's 89,
He's
right?
Called number 89.
Yep.
Number 89.
And we know him from the other route as Saito.
So, now you know why I said that. That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
Oh, is that it? We can't say anything else to Peter?
He looks grimly serious.
Okay, so where to now? The diner?
Diner, the residence,
Okay,
the marble.
The diner. We'll go there. But okay, so we figuring stuff out as we go along. Things
Place
are
was
adding
silent, and I could hear the dust floating in the air.
up. What?
You see, it was like
what?
watching a
Oh,
decaying old tree cling pathetically to life. My God.
Yeah, half of that was
We're not gonna get
roboted.
anything out of that.
Yeah, half of that was roboted, but I got what you meant. So I guess it's a good thing we're wrapping up soon. Because today it's your turn, I suppose.
No, that's just PSN.
Or your headset being a dick. Or both. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to her. She's not going to say anything. The music's all down and gloomy, too.
Yeah. Ota. Yeah.
This is about what I expected. Let's just go right through all the options.
Let's talk about it. Sorry to interrupt.
This is your fault. I heard from the police. Because you didn't take care of Iris, my boy Ota got involved.
Date, I looked into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
I don't
sorry.
know.
I want to be alone right now. Did you not hear me? I said leave!
Holy shit, yeah. Big to GTFO.
Date, let's go. She is in no state to talk.
Yeah, you're right.
Not coming out. Leave me alone.
Okay, what do we have left?
Sagon residence and Marble.
Sagon seems like where we probably have to go, but I guess you picked it.
Yep. We have to go everywhere.
Yeah.
Not know.
That's right, yeah. Now I have to talk to Hitomers, I guess.
Well, we sat down. Couldn't say a single word. Just stared at each other awkwardly.
Unless
we're
you,
not gonna get
yeah,
anything
only the
out of this.
photo. Like, you click on the photo, she might say something, like before.
No.
All right, then yeah, let's just talk to her.
In the language of flowers, the iris means
Oh, the
good
iris.
news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Yeah.
Iris.
Iris was my everything. We always went everywhere together. Whether it was buying clothes, or going to the movies, or taking a walk, or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine. And it was 2, then 3. And finally she could hold my hand. But eventually, she left my hands altogether. She started crossing her arms, being independent, even though she needed constant attention growing up. Her memories are a part of this room. And always will be. When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried. One day she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day. Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table, stains on the cushions. Everything you see. It all holds a memory of her. But why?
Don't worry, you'll get used to it with how many times she dies in this.
I taught him in elementary school. I heard it from the police. Oda tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say. I have no words.
I mean, she was there, so...
Poor Ota. Wait a minute, not poor Ota, fuck Ota.
My entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
I don't know if this is important, but
No, please. Tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before. The first time at the wedding, the second time a month ago. That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
Prison?
There's an
acquaintance of mine from when we were younger. I visit them a few times a year. And by coincidence, I saw Shoko. I don't think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right
Oh,
away.
so 89 was the
She
person
there
she
for the
was
same
dating.
reason I
Okay.
was, to visit one of the inmates.
Do you know who?
No, I don't. We didn't talk.
Which prison?
Fuchu Prison
Yep.
in Tokyo.
Fuchu.
Prison?
I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'll be going now.
I don't know what to do. Thinking about her. Dante, please, you have to catch them. Please. Please.
I will. Trust me.
Probably not on this route, though. Since this isn't the true end.
Marble.
Alright, we'll wrap up Marble and then we'll call it.
Are you okay, honey?
Huh?
About last night. Well, at 3 in the morning, anyway.
You know about it?
It's on every channel. You have the face of a ghost. Do you want a glass?
I don't need a drink. I need information. Do you have anything?
Well, let's see. I do have... I suppose you could call it intuition.
Tell me.
Click on the fridge.
The Kumakuras
Oh,
are involved
guess we
in this
can't.
case. Remember
No,
what I
we
told you
can.
before? That there's a relationship between Ren and the Kumakuras? Shoko also has a relationship with them. You know about her dealings with the Kumakuras, right?
So basically, 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Not 2, 3.
3? Iris?
No, not that one. The boy. He came here last night?
Ota?
Yes, from Matsushita Diner. He's linked to the Kumakuras as well.
I could only imagine how.
Have you heard the rumor?
It's not a rumor?
The rumor about So.
Do.
That he sold his land in the now quarantined district for 30 billion.
Oh, was she the one who bought his land? Because the diner they said was there. Alright, let me rehost it real quick so we can wrap up this convo.
Yeah. And then he bought it back for 1 billion yen, almost like he knew the accident would happen.
Very suspicious. There you go. Okay. I love how we always seem to end these sessions at the end of an investigation part. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Kind of funny. Okay.
So did he blow it up or conspire to blow it up? Get anything from that? Yeah, but
Do. Okay.
no refrigerator.
No TV either.
The Kumakuras own a handful of real estate companies. They of course look legit, but they're Yakuza fronts.
Of course, that thing from your
I
mic
would
doesn't
call those real
robot.
estate companies the KE to keep it simple for you. The KE followed in So's footsteps. They bought up land in Kawasaki.
Alright, let's look at the TV.
Nah. Alright, it's gonna be nothing. It's gonna be nothing. Let's just, I guess, talk to Mama.
Now, back to So. Have you heard of the plans for the casino in Kawasaki? So was the one who came up with it.
I was born and raised in Kawasaki. I remember the landscape of my childhood, and I loved it dearly. But look at Kawasaki now. When I see images of the destruction on television, my heart aches like it's being chopped to pieces. But I promise you, I will revive the Kawasaki district at any cost. Casino Town Kawasaki will give new life to the city.
After that, So moved fast. He submitted the bills he needed to the National Assembly after drumming up support in the right places. The bills passed, and it became an official government initiative.
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kawasaki district. At the moment, the area is still considered off limits. However, the air in Kawasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
If the plan goes smoothly, land prices in Kawasaki are going to skyrocket. And all that land is owned by the KE. And by So himself. The land he bought back for $1 billion will be worth 10 times that soon.
He's involved in some shady business.
Okay. What else can we ask?
This
The
is
same
just
question
another rumor,
again.
but the chemical plant exploding was no accident. It was done intentionally.
I believe it.
Kumakura's, you mean?
But there's no hard evidence of that. It's just gossip. What were we talking about again?
Ota and the Kumakuras.
Oh, right. You know how Matsushita Diner is close to the Kawasaki district? The chemical plant explosion made times hard. Foot traffic went down, sales declined. No wonder it closed down. Ota must hold a grudge. Someone caused that explosion. And if it was intentional, oh, he'd hate them even more. That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
Okay.
Say goodbye.
Thank you, Mama. I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time.
No, it was very helpful.
I'm glad I can help, even if it's just a little.
Well then, be seeing you.
Come back anytime.
Okay, where does it want us to go next time? Abyss headquarters, I take it?
Yep.
Alright, let's save. Okay, so no, I got confused. I thought So bought the diner or something for Ota's family, but no, it was the theme park. That's what it was. I was thinking of.
I mean, he sold the district and then bought it back for
Yeah.
30 billion. Bought it back for 1 billion.
Yeah. So, and I don't think. Yeah, and Hitomi could have been dating 89. Remember what she said is because even though he was So's son, she said that she eventually got over her vengeance and just wanted to focus entirely on Iris. So maybe she started dating him thinking she'd get back at, finding out the truth or something. And then realized, fuck, I fell in love with this dude or something.
We'll find out eventually.
Yep, next time we will continue, I think this is the Annihilation route, because I believe that's the only one left we haven't done besides the True End. So,
yeah.
We'll probably, I see us finishing this route next time. But we'll see. Hope you all enjoyed. Thanks,
Give or
Skip.
take some throttling.
Yeah. But thanks again for watching, guys. Hope you have yourselves a great day, and we'll be back next time. What? No. There we go. Till next time, guys. Bye.